designated driver any time the rest of the guys wanted to go out and get smashed. His call sign hadn't happened by accident. Taxi's SUV comfortably held 5 people, when 3 of those people were his kids. When they were drunk pilots who were long past their gangly, scrawny stages, the back seat could get crowded. Even more so when Jon was stuck between Nate and Recon, both of whom were loudly brainstorming tattoo ideas the whole goddamn way across Virginia Beach. "I got it," Recon elbowed Jon. "Big old naked chick on your back," he snickered. "Next guy you bang from the 47th will love that." Jon's face burned, and he suppressed a groan. They all had to be just sober enough to remember him sleeping his way through the other squadron last year, didn't they? "Oh," Nate twisted around in the passenger seat. "Maybe a guest book on the inside of his leg, with pre-printed names of those guys from the 47th. "Don't do me like that, Screws," Jon warned. Nate grinned at him. He was loving this, and he was pretty drunk, too, which didn't help anything. "So, Taxi broke in. Someone want to tell me where this place is?" "Take the first Colonial exit." Nate motioned clumsily up ahead. "It's out by Seaside Barbell. The sign says Skin Deep Ink. You can't miss it." Skin Deep Ink, really? Kind of on the nose, isn't it? Jon shuddered. All too soon, Taxi pulled into a strip mall not far from the airbase, and sure enough, there was Skin Deep Ink. Oh, ink, not ink. Cute. Just Jon's luck, too. The lights were on, and a neon open sign glowed in the window above a drawing of a skull and a hissing snake. The place was covered with edgy art and a few snarky bumper stickers, but at least from the outside it looked reasonably clean. Some official-looking notices from the health department and various other government agencies stuck out like sore thumbs under the anarchy symbol, but they declared the place had passed all its necessary inspections with flying colors. So there was that. God knew his night had been bad enough without a hepatitis bonus. Stomach roiling, Jon followed the guys inside. As soon as they opened the glass door, they were greeted by the pungent scents of disinfectants and the sound of heavy metal blasting over the top of a buzzing that made Jon's skin crawl. He'd gone with friends to tattoo shops before. He knew what that sound was. It had always given him the creeps, even when he wasn't facing the prospect of that damn needle touching him. Now that he was committed to some ink of his own, it actually made him queasy. A divider covered in tattoo magazine cutouts and a dry erase calendar blocked Jon's view of whoever was currently getting tattooed, and he was very much okay with that. The needle quieted, and the volume on the music dipped. "Hey, Matt," a voice called out from behind the divider. "Can you help these guys?" "Yeah, hang on just a sec." The voice was smoother, but tinged with palpable frustration. "Just need to finish with, son of a bitch." "Take a break from that thing before you actually break it." The tattoo needle's buzz intensified, so whoever was behind the divider apparently wasn't too concerned about the other guy breaking whatever it was he was messing with. The smooth voice swore, and something clattered. "Fuck it." Another clatter. Then footsteps, then, "Oh, hello." Jon's inability to speak suddenly had a lot less to do with his nerves. The man who stepped out of an open door behind the counter was stunning. The kind of stunning that made Jon's breath get lost in his throat while his stomach started flipping a whole different type of somersault. The kind that made him think that introductions and small talk weren't necessary, as long as one of them had a condom within reach. And Jon generally wasn't that easy. A shameless slut, maybe, but he at least liked to know a guy's name before he committed to getting him off. There were exceptions to every rule, though. Jon wasn't even sure what it was about this guy. There wasn't one thing that jumped out and said, "I should be on the cover of a magazine." He wasn't pretty, but Jesus fuck, he was hot, all 6 foot something of him.